Jim didn't back down one bit. He said he would run circles around NAS.
I will run circles around Nas rapping right. I will run circles around Nas rapping right now.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Buck Breeze, Mr. No Slacking himself. No slacking at all. Get lit. That shit is bad for your health. You know the vibes, man. Tap on there, man. Yo, check it out. Check it out, man. Yo, what's wrong with your boy, man? Your boy Jim Jones out here bugging, man. What's wrong with him, man? He talking about something he better than Nas and all this shit, man. Listen, man. Listen, jump in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this shit, because if you ask me, man, I think he talking real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this my era of music right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on that Nas shit. I would never listen to a Jim Jones album over a Nas album. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? You tell me what you think. Jump in the comments, let me know what you think, man. Let's tap into this, man. You know, time is money, and we can't get $1 back. So let's tap into this, man, and see what this dude talking about.
Yo, man, there's been a lot of controversy lately with you, man. You've been going viral, man.
AKA the marketing genius.
As we supposed to.
No doubt.
I seen a lot of things take a
Clue
spike.
up clue.
That all equals $1. That's what we trying to make out here.
You made a comparison with you and Nas, man. Everybody was talking about it. Now, why out of everybody you picked Nas, bro?
I didn't do it.
They asked him.
No,
they asked him a question,
I
didn't they?
didn't
Wow.
do it.
What happened was these dudes out of Atlanta, Direct and Rain, they had spoken about Jimmy and Nas's name. And then that spiraled into Joe and Jada, and it took a whole life of its own, man.
But I said, although he asked him the question, it's like people don't know that the question was answered and this was brewing up on the net before it was even spoke about.
When I listened to what Jimmy said, all the points he's given based on the fashion, based on how the mixtapes ran, based on the influence. If we take Nas, aside from lyricism, what else does he influence?
Come on, man. Come on, man. How dare y'all do that shit? First off, Nas the influence a whole motherfucking generation. You know what I'm saying? Black Girl Lost and all that shit. He was telling females how not to move. You know what I'm saying? What song do Jim Jones got where he preaches some positivity in that motherfucker? Come on, man.
Records.
Okay, yeah, so selling records is influential in what?
And a whole lot of
I
shit.
just don't think you can compare
It's two different
the
things.
golden era when
Yo, man, for my real dudes out there, I used to listen to Nas when they was coming up in high school and all that. Come on, man. Tell me you ain't listen to that Nas and Mobb Deep shit. That shit ain't make you want to go put on them black Timbs, man. Stop playing with me, man. Come on, man. What is he talking about?
hip hop was just getting brewing. Like when hip hop was just getting brewing, that's when Biggie, Nas, and Jay was like really
Okay.
like.
And they also were spending millions of dollars on
Yeah,
marketing money
different.
that even if an artist went platinum, he still didn't recoup.
What that mean?
Because they
Different
spend so
time.
much money on marketing and blowing. I'm an independent artist. Let's
Yeah.
not forget
Yo,
that.
we talking about who better though, right? That's what we talking about. Not how much money you spent. Not none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just who's the better artist, man. You know what I'm saying?
Everything that I've done has been on my own merit. And there's no comparison to nobody. What I did for the music market in New York was add something new. And that was doing your own shit. Independent record. Signed to an independent label in the beginning. I'm still an independent artist right now. I try to do the major thing to end up saying, now you could just go and signing me out because it didn't work in my
Yeah.
favor. You know? So let's not forget all these different variables that I bring
Koch,
to the table.
when people didn't know
But-
about that?
And this is with no comparison. It's not like I think that people are looking at this and they forget about the amount of work that I've put in and the amount of things that I've put on the table of the culture. Hands down, can't nobody argue with me about that. I've done some things that people will never ever be able to duplicate or recreate again inside of this industry. You know
I
what I
remember
mean?
when Jim came.
Well,
to
everyone
me,
has done that.
he wanted me to come meet him. I was in Harlem. He said, "Yo, come meet me." I came and met him, and he's like, "Yo, I want to play you this artist, man." And then it was Joel's. It was on a cassette.
Mm.
And he was like, "Yo, what you think?" I'm like, "This is fire. I think I'm gonna take this cassette with me." That's what I'm gonna think. I'm gonna take the cassette with me, and I played. It was just a snippet.
So speaking of that, who y'all think was even better on that tip? Jewels or Jim? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
It was a snippet of Joel's, and I played. And from that snippet, the shit just went out of control. Like the need and want for that sound, that style, and that music just like went crazy. So like Jim
Well,
had
shit
the
was hitting
idea
back in the day.
in his mind before it was even a thought to everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think this way because you was a part of the Dipset and because you was a part of a group, and maybe Nas just been solo, people take credit from being inside a group and not being solo
artist
from the beginning.
Nah, I don't think it got nothing to do with that. Like, whatever happened and when we did before, that was just us being combative and people just trying. I mean, but now it's just like I'm where I'm at. I'm at the apex of what I do. You heard? So I'm talking about currently. You heard? Currently, not nobody from my era really want to get busy or go and get into the booth with me right now. Currently,
That's
this
crazy.
is a fact, Jack. You heard? If not, they would have stood up a long time ago and holler at me. You dig? But this is where I'm at with it. My competitive nature brings me
I gotta jump in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man.
here. And then if we go back for the last few years, and the albums and the music that I've been dropping has been phenomenal. And if you want to put that up against anybody's albums that they dropped from my era, I think that they getting that. You heard?
But they not.
Can't say I fuck with a Jim whole album besides that summer shit from back in the day. That's the only. I didn't even know Jim had more than one album. I'm saying I like some of Jim music. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying I don't fuck with Jim Jones at all. I'm just saying he can't fuck with Nas. I need to know how y'all feel, man. Jump in the comments, man.
Hearing you when you say that, it's like they're skipping over.
Because
that you're saying,
I be sometimes I just say fuck it. I'm just gonna go. You did? Y'all gonna give me the lane. I'm gonna slam dunk the shit, and I'll be at the top of your Explorer page for the next week. You heard? Don't give me that opportunity. But when I do have the platform, I could break everything down. I think everybody can break it down. Also, what y'all stuck on is sales. Cool. You heard? There's a lot of people that sold more records than me that are also not around anymore.
That's why we ain't talking about records sold. We ain't talking about that.
5 times.
Just a better artist. How do people feel? Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? That's when we talk about who's the better artist or who's more relevant. It's how the people feel. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. It ain't about how you feel as the artist. It ain't about if Nas feel he the better artist or if Jim feel he the better artist. It's just about how the people feel. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man.
Time platinum, 4-time platinum, gold artist. I've seen it since 1997. Gone. I'm still here. From whatever you painted the picture to be, to me to being a hype man, or he wasn't the best rapper, or he just started to get whatever you want to narrative you want to paint, you still got to listen to me talking to you right now in 2025. What I did for Nas probably never been done for him in his life. He's never been that viral at all, ever. Ever. He's never been talked about like this ever in his life.
What? Listen, man, listen. I think he tripping, man. First off, internet is different now than it was back in the day. Nowadays, everything is on the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So back in the day, when Nas' era was raining hard, you know, back in that day with the Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z shit, if the internet was popping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how this shit is now, man, come on, man. He would have been went viral. They all would have been went viral. Times changed, know what I mean? Shit, it's evolution, baby. That's all.
Has Nas reached out to you?
You did. The last time he was in some shit like this where people were comparing, is when him and Jay was beating on him. You heard?
People, I hate people. Like, I just feel like you can't compare what somebody did to what somebody's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like just that's just like we got the biggest fucking kingpins. You know what I'm saying? They done did what they did, right? At the time they did it. You know what I'm saying? And they in jail for it or they dead. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, right? Now you can't say 5, 10, 20 years from now, another little nigga come around and he like, yo, I did it better than Pablo. Like, nigga, it's different now. You know what I'm saying? You can't do shit. Listen, man, whatever. Let's just tap in, man. Let's tap in.
And I don't want to talk about other people's career, but let's just get to the semantics of it.
Since the whole thing?
Nas.
Okay.
I don't know Nas to have a conversation with him. You want to have a conversation, we can have that too and shit like that. You dig? Like, I don't really care.
One thing I did see you do, I've seen you do this in Say Less. I've seen you do this in the studio. You'll pull out the 100K and say, who won it? It's up. Who want to go?
100%. I ain't got 100 on me now. I got like
40,
50 on me.
Yeah, that's calm.
It's right. You can come get this right now, nigga. Right now. Any one of you
The
niggas,
real
you heard?
person.
Right now. And it ain't a money thing, but this is here. You heard? If you want to get busy, is the money on the line. Any one of y'all from my era and before my era. You heard? I started in 2003. Let's not forget that. Let's get it straight.
Yeah.
That's when I signed my deal. First time
Sound
I
like
heard
Nas
Nas,
didn't
I
make
was
this
in
record.
10th, 11th grade at the barbecue. Things
Well, a lot
have
of
changed
dudes.
tremendously since Nas was hot in the 90s. He had a smooth wave, but it didn't carry over the way that we seen other artists carry over that was supposed to be in his position. He was supposed to be a leader of but he didn't get to finish his mission. But I don't.
That's because Nas kept like more a chill back thing in his type shit. He didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying, the best rapper around and all that. He just did his thing and kept it cool, stay in his lane. I get what he's saying though. I get what he's saying. Like he supposed to have been like how Jay had roles or whatever. You know, I don't know what kind of money the man made, but I'm sure he was still making his moves, and I'm sure he's still making bread now, even if it's on the low. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear about Dr. Dre no more. Shit, Dr. Dre got some fucking bread. That nigga caked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
I care about that part. You think? I care about right now. I've been getting busy. I'm outside. I've been leading an example in a great way. You heard I've been not chasing nothing young, but I'm mean and medium so these young niggas can understand what I got going on and understand the message that I'm preaching because I've been there and what they've been through. And the fact that I'm still in the game, I'm still going through what they've been through. So it's a two-way street. That's why I'm learning from them just as much as I'm teaching them.
What kind of lessons do you instill in some of these young cats coming up, man?
I live by example, you heard? If you can't look at me and see what I'm bringing to the table, then you blind. I'm showing them how to be a man, showing them about how to be responsible, I'm showing them how to take care of their family, I'm showing them how to grind, I'm showing them how to get up every day and go get a dollar no matter what it takes. That's what I'm showing you in real time. Right now on this platform, I'm showing them that. You heard?
I can dig it.
What do you mean? Like, I've been instilling this shit. Like, I've been leading by example. I've not always been perfect, but I am the perfect example of what you could be if you stay down long enough till you come up.
Okay.
Now, why you feel like people always trying to throw shots, though?
I mean, that's what they do. That's the media. You heard? And I encourage it because if they don't throw shots, then I don't get to throw shots back and show them who I really am. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm a master of sticks and stones. They
you
gotta
and
do
Shannon
better
Sharp
than
was
that.
going at it.
Man, Shannon's a bozo, man. You heard? Country man is a bozo, man. NFL was the best thing that happened for you in your life, bro, because you was a bozo.
I think that would be dope, the little workout
He don't
competition.
want to get in the gym. He too old. Crickets. You heard?
Yo, Jimmy.
I break that nigga in 30 minutes.
Before you ask your
Okay,
question, I want to give him credit.
Yeah. Jump in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? You think Jim Jones can rock with Nas in the booth right now? You know what I'm saying? You think if we get a Jim Jones and Nas track right now, you think Jim Jones verse is gonna be better than Nas joint? What y'all think, man? Jump in the fucking comments, man. I need to know, man. Word up. But yo, shit, only thing, you know what I'm saying, I seen that Nas even had to say back was it about it, you know what I'm saying? It was this right here. I mean, Nas said, he said, surrounded by black successful businessmen, drinking expensive wine, talking life. Some seek fame because they need validation. Some say hating is confused admiration. Hey, man. Listen, you know what it is, man.
Jones was out here saying wild stuff in interviews like, F Nas, I don't give a fuck about Nas. He's a rapper that just lost his pizzazz. Meanwhile, Nas was brushing dudes like Jim off without ever getting his hands dirty. No diss track, no name drops. Just subtle flexes that made it clear, you not in my league. Here's the video when back in 2005, Nas let his audience speak for him when he brought up Jim Jones's name. Who even is Jim Jones?
These niggas like a Jim Jones, like, I respect you getting your money. You're like, exactly, right?
That energy never really went away. Fast forward to now, and Jim's back pushing the same angle, but louder. And before it could cool off, he doubled down on Shannon Sharp's Nightcap podcast. Shannon pressed him by asking him if he's really a better rapper than NAS. Jim didn't back down one bit. He said he would run circles around NAS.
I will run circles around Nas rapping right. I will run circles around Nas rapping right now.
That set it off. Shannon threw some shade at Jim with saying that his podcast is the biggest that he's ever been on.
Hey, this is the biggest podcast you ever been on.
Name one Nas record.
This is the biggest podcast you ever been on. Do you know what podcast you been on better than this one?
As for NAS, he still doesn't want to give this drama any attention or words. He knows that's exactly what Jim...